Got a really great question from Sean, who lives in Basingstoke in the UK. Sean asked me, what is it about personal branding and why now do I need to start worrying about it? I didn't have to start worrying about this 10 years ago, surely. And in part he's right. So this is for you, Sean, going back to basics, but please don't be ashamed of that, because I'm sure a lot of people are thinking exactly the same thing. Personal branding right now is important for many reasons, but let's just take a few steps backward and find out what situation has created this that means that personal branding is important. And there's a few factors really. First of all, there's this economic climate that we're all currently in. The economic crisis has meant that a lot of people have lost their jobs. So now anybody who's looking for a job has got to compete against a lot more people than they were before. Apparently there's about 60 people applying on average for every job out there. So can you imagine, you need to compete against 60 other people for every job that you apply for. That means you need to stand out. Also, a lot of people are looking for any work like that online, so they need to present themselves in an online space. We're using social networks a lot more, we're having personal blogs, we're presenting ourselves in the online space a lot more than we used to, because broadband's more available, we're using our smartphones more, so the online space is critical, and that is forcing us to have to define ourselves in that space. And how we choose to do that is critical. We've never had to do that before. We were very happy to just have a one or two-sided sheet of paper called a CV, and they all had to look very standard. That's gone now. CVs are history. What you need now is you need a presence, you need a digital presence, you need a brand. You need to be clear about what is it that you can be known for, what is it you can be relied upon for, what is it that you're good at, and why people would hire you over somebody else. And that can be not just for jobs, but as a consultant, maybe buying your book. If you're selling a book, why should they buy yours and not somebody else's? What is it that you've got to offer that is better and different and unique compared to somebody else? And that is why personal branding is more relevant now than ever.